Back in our studios, Josh, what have you learned?
Andrew, thank you. Christopher Bloch served 34 years in prison for a violent sex crime he was convicted of back in 1984. In January of that year, police arrested him for using a weapon in the rape and kidnapping of two women in their early 20s in the city of Syracuse. Bloch said at the time the three had been drinking, doing cocaine, and the women wanted to be tied up during sex. But a jury didn't buy it. He was convicted and later sentenced that year to back-to-back maximum sentences of 48 to 96 years in prison. Bloch's sentence was later reduced to 25 to 50 years in prison. After finding out his fate back in 1984, Bloch threatened the judge that sentenced him.
What would you think if you went to jail when you're innocent?
Keep walking.
The judge is a dead man.
Bloch was denied parole 5 times before being conditionally released and allowing him to serve the remainder of his sentence out on parole.
So, Josh, when was it exactly that he got out of prison this final time when at some point they put that ankle bracelet on him and he was, for the time, a free man? When was this last time he got out?
So it appears that he was released back in May of 2017, but then he was sent back to prison in that November before being released once again in December. That's when he got the bracelet on. So he's been a free man for about 7 months now, Jeff, and now he's a wanted man.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on this. Thank you, Josh, for that information. We can't show you his face enough because you want to be on the lookout for this man. 61-year-old Christopher Bloch, who cut off his GPS monitoring ankle bracelet in the village of Skaneateles around 9:30 last night. Last seen heading toward Auburn. Bloch is 5'10", around 170 pounds, with brown hair and hazel eyes. He has tattoos on both arms and on his back. He is also missing a toe on his left foot. If you see him, you can call that tip line on your screen or very simply just call 911.